Hello, everybody. My name is
Wallpaper Zero here, and welcome back to FLC.
He said,
Which I know I haven't really made a tutorial yet, but it's better than ever. Before we get started, though, I want to say that this song isn't going to be an FNF-ish tutorial. More of that later on. Maybe I'll make like a Kawaii Sprite song-ish type thing. Tutorial, I mean. Here I'm just letting you know my process, whatever, thing one, thing two, thing three, what I have so far, right here. It's just something I laid down, kind of like a building block I could add toward. For some people, that might just be a sample, something to get you started. You have this. Which is my voice with a couple effects, and that limiter, the reason the shits, yeah, basically all that. That in place, you could start building on and making, whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna hop on Splice for some rock drums, because that's kind of the feel I'm getting from this. And also, by the way, I forgot to mention this earlier. It's good to listen to a lot of music before getting started, because it's hard to make music from scratch, especially if you don't know anything. You could be a really good sound designer and you're gonna make Cheeks music if you're just making shit from scratch, but unless there's some other artist that does that, which then I stand correct. Okay, here I'm gonna search up indie drums. Give these a listen. No, more like rock. Oh no, wait, actually, you could use sounds you've made previously. Here, I've made this drum break. See, it sounds nice. Made this for a project I just kind of gave up. And I had the drums left over, so might as well use it. Which is important, because you should always save stuff you made, because you never know when you might be useful. Now, let's add some melody. I'm gonna use X-Band, which I got because I heard so many people saying nice shit about it. And I kind of gave in. Okay, yeah. Now, time to start writing some chords and stuff. Actually, let me start with a bass line. I feel like that would be a better joint to... yeah, you get the point. No, I didn't even choose a sound. What is wrong? Okay. Synth basses. Wow, wow, wow. I'm not gonna say what it is, because I don't want to make the artist feel bad who made this, but yeah. Quick transition! As I was saying, I decided to make my own, because I got an idea, just say me in my brain, blah, blah, blah. Some ADHD type shit. Okay, not sounding bad, not sounding bad. Okay, let me do some magic here, and whoosh. Okay, here does it. Okay, now we got some steady going on. I might remove this drum break, but it doesn't matter because you learn as you go. I need to know. GMS. Everybody loves GMS. If you make Tyler the Creator type music. Literally every tutorial he will talk about this plugin. Anyways, here you'll see I have some presets. Cherry Bomb. Let's use some from here. If not, I'll just, I don't know, make some. Actually, no, let's use a saw wave. But I did put you guys on, so do whatever you please. Now that we got this first part figured out, oh wait, I should probably show you what I did. Okay. Okay, this is from another song, another FLP. Oh, I changed it around a bit.
Going out with Breezy Day on bass, rocking no drugs, on his USB limit.
And here, this one I just made right now. I should probably change this one though. So what it sounded so far, quite simple. I used the 488, linked it to velocity so it could change a little bit. Wait, let me show you. So it changes the wavetable position as like the velocity changes and stuff. Actually, let me put it down a little bit. Alright, now that we have this ready, we can go to the next part of this. Would this be a chorus? I guess it'd be the chorus, yeah. Make it sound like extra rushy, you know, fun stuff. Let's add a little bit, some distortion as well, because, you know, never hurts. Already had OTT, let's see, destructor, distortion, aggro, let me put that way down. Okay, how does this sound? That's what I like to hear. Let's have some stuff. Oh, so sample packs I have. Alright, let's get this little break. Alright, it's just so then it could add more texture to what could be a snare. Maybe this beatbox thing? Nah. You know, now I'm starting to think it's probably an issue with this. Yeah, it sounds weird. Guess we're gonna have to scrap it. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Okay, so I never use this website, but it's come to that. The original don't sound too bad. Kind of like Xavier So Bass. Cheeks. Alright, this is our beat so far, and I'm gonna put it down a couple, like a semitone or a couple cents. Let's see together what we have sound so far, whatever, yeah. you want to add in the comments. Yes, we're gonna do this one together before I get to dive into like other artists and stuff that you guys might like. Kawaii Spray and Finku, wink wink. But just let me know what you want, and we're gonna do an episode 2 following you guys' suggestions, adding stuff on, and we'll make our first song together. Alright.
Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.
Tung 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 sahur, tung 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 sahur.